You know the exact feeling. You wake up, drag yourself out of bed, and feel completely exhausted, even though you spent the previous day sitting at a desk with zero physical exertion. The standard advice is often frustrating. Doctors and friends suggest this persistent burnout is a natural byproduct of your birthday, or that you simply need to try sleeping a full 8 hours. Yet even with a full night of rest, the fatigue remains, because the deficit exists at a level sleep cannot reach. Inside your cells, the energy generators are running on empty. If rest and relaxation aren't restoring your energy levels, what invisible internal process is actively draining your body from the inside out? Scientists now recognize this state as a measurable biological energy crisis, a physical breakdown occurring inside the mitochondria of every cell. To find the root of this deficit, we have to look past the organs and tissue, right down into the microscopic environment of a single human cell. Inside, mitochondria convert food into usable energy using a specific catalyst, NAD+, the currency of your metabolism. But energy is half the job. Sirtuins, proteins that patch frayed DNA, depend entirely on NAD+. Without it, these repair proteins remain dormant. When active, these sirtuins function as a cellular repair crew, fixing genetic damage and protecting the cell from the instructions that lead to chronic disease. Your biological survival relies on managing this delicate budget, distributing a finite supply of NAD+, between creating energy for today and executing genomic repair for tomorrow. The problem is that your NAD+ levels do not simply fade away over time. The molecule is actively being drained. Modern factors like sleep deprivation, diets high in sugar, and persistent stress create systemic inflammation. These act like invisible biological fires, flaring up simultaneously in your gut, your joints, and your brain. To put those fires out, your immune system reacts by desperately funneling almost its entire supply of NAD+ into fighting the inflammation. Because all the resources are redirected to the immune response, the sirtuin repair crew goes on a total strike. The genetic maintenance stops. When genetic maintenance stops, DNA mutations accumulate, and the cell's basic machinery begins to malfunction. Over months and years, these broken processes manifest as a slowing metabolism and the physical markers of aging. That everyday feeling of burnout is the physical sensation of your body cannibalizing its own vital repair energy just to survive modern inflammation. Because this is a budget deficit, it is reversible. If passive environmental stress drains the cellular battery, intentional physical stress can force the body to recharge it. The very first step is metabolic stress. Short bursts of high-intensity exercise rapidly deplete available energy, forcing your cells to adapt and manufacture brand-new NAD+ to keep pace with the demand. The second essential step is heat exposure. Spending time in a sauna places a controlled thermal stress on your biology. This extreme heat triggers the release of heat shock proteins, which improve the efficiency of your cellular repair mechanisms. Your body suddenly needs to spend far less NAD+ to perform the exact same amount of genetic maintenance. Step 3 requires giving your body the raw materials to build the molecule, specifically vitamin B3, also known as niacin. You can supply these necessary molecular building blocks by incorporating whole foods, particularly wild-caught fish and nutrient-dense mushrooms. The logic is straightforward. Reducing your systemic inflammation plugs the cellular leaks, while applying intense physical stressors forces the internal generators to turn back on. Chronic fatigue and rapid aging do not have to be passively accepted as permanent fixtures of your life. By strategically managing biological stress and dialing in your nutrition, you possess the direct capability to manipulate your cellular chemistry. Recharge the microscopic cellular battery, and your body will handle the rest. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button for Metabolic Mythbusters.